her to love me more than she loves him. That was wildly inappropriate. I'm gonna stop.
No, man, for God's sakes, just keep talking.
Do you love him or not?
She should be with the person that she loves the most, not the person that loves her the most.
I can't lose him, Marie. So don't. Go tell him.
Are we really not going to talk about?
Hi.
Hey, Andy, how you doing?
Great. I love your background.
Yeah, I wonder what it is.
I feel like I know that movie. You made a good choice, and I'm embarrassed that that's not my background. All right. Filmmaker, learn something new every day.
There we go. Well, I got to tell you, first of all, I love some of the past films you did, including The Game Plan. That's one of my
thank you.
movies.
Thank you so much.
But One True Loves really was one of the most heartwarming and heart-wrenching emotional films I've seen this year. And such a great job on this film.
Thank you so much. These are challenging movies because what your reaction was, honestly, that's the thing I wanted someone to say, is that were they uplifted? Were they challenged? Were they heartbroken? Because I felt when I read Taylor's book originally, that was all the emotions that she took me on. And then when she and her husband Alex wrote the script, I felt like, oh, okay, I just need to cast great actors, turn on the camera, and probably leave, go to craft service and do nothing, because her writing and these great actors will get us there.
Exactly. I felt like, back in the about a decade ago, we had the Twilight Saga where everyone's picking Team Jacob or Team Edward. I felt like here, you need to pick Team Jesse or Team Sam.
By the way, we had shirts. We had shirts on set that said Team Jesse or Team Sam. And I use Twilight always as the example. And every day we were filming, obviously you're filming out of order, and on purpose, the storytelling was designed to be nonlinear. But every day we'd film a scene, I would say to Phillipa and Luke, or Phillipa and Simu, and I would say, if the movie ended here, if this was the last scene, I think the audience immediately would be like, oh, for sure, it's Team Jesse. Oh, for sure, it's Team Sam. So I love taking everybody on that journey.
Yeah, I loved the fact that, I really liked the fact that Philippa's in the middle between these two guys. I mean, you had Jesse, the free-spirited guy, the one who wants to travel the world and do everything. And then you had the more straight-laced Simu, as Sam. And I love the scenes where he's pouring his heart out to his students and the fellow teachers. I thought that was like in a way, funny, because the way he presented himself, but at the same time, you get to feel for him at the same time.
I love that you connected with that. We had so much fun. First of all, the brilliance of Simu is, while I edited into pieces, ultimately that was shooting a very long monologue for him. And he never wavered. And every time we tried a little something different, he's such a brilliant actor. And we knew where the book has a lot of Sam interaction sort of more in Emma's head, we really wanted to try to find that balance. And so we knew going back and forth where the audience could see what was going on with him. And that felt real. It feels like for all of us, these days, the phone, this sort of sense of like, I just emailed you. Why have you not emailed me back? Email me back. Email me back. I guess that back in the day, you'd write a letter and you were comfortable waiting a week. And then you'd every day go to the mailbox to say, like, has the letter arrived? Here, technology, it plays it a little different, but we were blessed with Simu doing that. And we wanted the balance. There was so much heartache happening throughout the film. I think sometimes you need the lightness to help offset the darkness.
Exactly. I felt like, we get to see Emma's and Jesse's story first, and then, Emma and Sam's, and then how the way everything interconnects, all together. And I think it worked out brilliantly. And I got to tell you, the supporting cast was amazing in this. I love the fact that Tom Everett Scott played a bumbling character, the bumbling brother-in-law. He was really funny.
Tom is like a good luck charm for me. We first started working on Race to Witch Mountain, and then we reteamed again on Parental Guidance. And when we were casting, Sarah Finn, who cast all the Marvel movies and TV shows, and she did She's the Man for me. Sarah was so brilliant with casting, but when we got to that role, I told everybody, I said, we're just going to end up giving it to Tom Everett Scott. Like, we shouldn't even, like, there should be no list. There should be no meetings. And I called Tom and I just said, Wilmington, great character. We're going to have a lot of fun. You'll be there Tuesday. And we know his manager very well. And so, yes, he's a good luck charm for me always.
Yeah, he was funny in this movie. You know, it was when he's like, I just went to the toilet and pulled the whole thing out. I was in tears when I heard that.
And we were, you know, sometimes on those scenes where there was so much levity needed, but everyone would be in a serious moment and Tom would come bounding in. And it was just making sure Video Village didn't laugh out loud. And I could just see everybody, the cast and crew, fighting to keep Tom from breaking up the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. And Michael O'Keefe was great, man. It's like, I swear to God, that guy never ages, man. I remember him back from Caddyshack.
Right?
He still looks the same after all these years.
He shows up and I'm so excited. I was like, the gravitas of something like Great Santini and his Academy Award nomination, the forever love of Caddyshack, all of these performances he's done, and Nathan Hayes, you name it, he shows up, and I'm expecting a guy who should have aged, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, you are perfect still, and as nice a human as can be, and as great an actor, and took the paternal role on set as well. He and Lauren Tom, who played Mom, also a brilliant actress, but the two of them really became father and mother to the cast and crew. And when you're doing an indie movie, boy, you need everybody on the same page that way.
And I gotta tell you, I gotta give special props to this one young Oceana Matsumoto, because I mean, she had this small role, and I like, you know, I know that she was hearing impaired in real life, but just her small scenes, just like she makes this impact that resonates.
So when we were, that makes me so happy that you saw that. When we were casting, the only thing that we agreed to was our actress must be hearing impaired. We also wanted our actress to be of Asian descent. We wanted all of that to come together. And in San Francisco, people were sending us tapes, and Oceana was in San Francisco, I believe, and we got her tape. The amount of personality on just her audition lit up the screen. We flew her and her mom and dad, both also hearing impaired. So we had a tremendous amount of ASL assist on the set and just the communication. But to see the cast with her, and especially that one main scene where she's interacting with everybody, the sheer love and the sheer amount of work that the cast did in terms of learning sign language as well. So we were able to welcome her into our world. And I would turn around and there's Luke Bracey talking to her. I'd look around and there's Michael O'Keefe, and it made me so proud. And her energy on set, I mean, you could light 1,000 light bulbs with the energy and happiness she brought to our set. We were the lucky ones to meet her, and I anticipate a very bright future for her. If she chooses to stay in performing, I think we're going to all be the better for it.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think she's got a career ahead of her. She decides to keep going with this. I think she's gonna make it as a great actress. I mean, she just really resonated on the screen for me. And you know, altogether, man, this was just a fantastic movie. And I hope people will get to see this, because they're gonna start. They need to start. They're gonna. I guarantee you, they're gonna start rooting for Jesse or Sam during the movie. And
I hope. First of all, I agree. I hope that everybody gets a chance to see it. You're an indie movie. We rely on wonderful people such as yourself getting that word out. I think once audiences find it, then I think it is that journey. And you're Emma, and you're, who do you go with, your husband or your fiance? And that every day you're answering that question given all the sets of circumstances. And so many times on set, our cast and crew would have that discussion of, what if I was Emma? What would I do? Everyone had a different answer. And I think that's what's sort of great about the movie, is it is a different answer for everyone, and not necessarily a wrong answer in the mix.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like there's no, definite ending in a way to, because with people resonate with people, people who might be in Emma's situation, who have to choose between one or the other, it won't matter what they choose.
Yeah.
It's what's in their heart. That's basically what it comes down to.
I agree. I appreciate that.
So finally, after One True Loves, is there anything next for you that you can talk about?
We just announced a new project called Shiver, based on another book by Maggie Stiefvater that I'm super excited about. We're in process with the script right now. It also is, it was based on a series of books that came out before that were all bestsellers, and also deals with unusual romance, has a Romeo and Juliet, Beauty and the Beast quality to it. And I am so excited to dive into that.
That's awesome. Well, One True Loves is coming out April 7th. I hope everyone will get to check this out.
Yes, please.
Yes, please see this movie, because I mean, this is a great love triangle story that's going to make you want to root for one or the other, but it's all about what's in your heart. And Andy, thank you so much for taking time to talk about it. And
thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it, and thanks for all your kind words and great questions.
All right. Well, you take care, and everyone have a great day.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.